Alright, guys, let me paint you guys a little picture on the time of my life when I started smoking weed. So I moved into this new house when I was about 12 years old. I came from a pretty small school. You know, there was like 15 kids in my class, but it was like split. It was like I had like two grades for like one classroom. So like there wasn't that many kids in my grade. You know, there was probably less than 300 kids in the whole school. You know, and then we moved to this new area. I go to a public school. There's a hell of a lot more kids. And I didn't really know what to do. You know, it was quite a shock. So I kind of just wanted to fit in as best as possible. And I did pretty well. I made it into a good bit of friend groups. One of them being the Stoners, and yeah, me and the Stoners would go up the this little hogback, this little ridge we got in town, and we'd blaze mainly during the summer when we weren't in school, but definitely sometimes like while we were in school. And yeah, my first experience, I took like 3 hits and felt like instant paranoia, like severe paranoia. Very disoriented, could barely walk down the mountain, and yeah, just pretty bad experience. But yeah, something about the Kush just had me wanting more. I couldn't get enough of it. So yeah, I kept hitting these guys up to smoke. Pretty annoyingly, actually, I will admit. But hey, um, yeah. So we're chilling. We were smoking for a while till about middle school. But around middle school, those guys like kind of dipped out. So there's a point in time where I was just mainly smoking by myself. And during that time, I made it into a new friend group. I made my own friend group, and good kids, really good kids. And yeah, I remember I got them all hooked onto pot. We all went in my backyard, and I remember I smoked up like the whole friend group for the first time. Put all these dudes on, and like what a degenerate, by the way. Like I was that kid, you know. I was just like that stoner friend, you know. Didn't really have anything going for him. He just always had like mad pack, you know. But like, anyways, I feel terrible, you know, giving these guys another vice, you know, at such a young age. And when you start smoking as young as me, and like, or even high school, you know, that shit just fries your brain. Like, I think we all know, but even the youngins, like, you know, that were smoking really young, it's like still just like so normalized and like just kind of not that big of a deal to most people, which is honestly part of the problem. Um, you know, when you do that shit really young, any drug, really, uh, it just really messes with your development and like really like just hinders your potential severely. Um, yeah, so my thoughts are, you know, don't smoke that shit when you're that young, you know, like that's like the worst thing you can do, honestly. Honestly. And like I know there's therapeutic benefits, you know, like people use it for cancer or Parkinson's, you know, like I get it. Like I get there's med cards and like but you don't have Parkinson's, you know, you don't have cancer, you know. If you do, I'm praying for you, you know, like but even then you're using it as a tool, you know, to get better. Um but you and me, we're doing it to escape reality. So like that's not the right way to use it, you know. I know, you know, I've been coping for almost 10 years now, you know, like you can't fool me. So yeah, that shit's got to go. I'm done with it. Um yeah, I'm stopping smoking as of starting this channel. So, I will be going through uh how I feel and the benefits that um I start to see. I expect to become sharper, you know, quicker thinker. I expect to get my memories back and my dreams back. I'm really excited for those, you know, because like a lot of people I talk to, they say they smoke to stop from dreaming, but like if you're having bad dreams, like that says something about your brain, and like you can look into those and get some help and make changes, you know, and get to know yourself better. So they're not a bad thing, and it shouldn't be something we should be running from as a society. But yeah, I'll go through I'll go through everything I feel, you know, the ups and downs, because it's important. Um, I've already been slowing down anyways, so it's not gonna be a problem. I don't expect. But yeah, I hope to hear from you guys in the future. Thank you guys for listening. I hope this helps. Christ is King.